Hello there, Leo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your November career and money reading. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot to take a look at the details of what it is that you're trying to manifest and any blocks that may be preventing that from coming in. And if you're resonating with the message or enjoying the content that I create, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This one popped out. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Okay, well, do I need to go any further, Leo? That's all you needed to know. The blessings are on their way. That is definitely like the Wheel of Fortune card. So let's see what else we have. Taking shelter. The answers are within. So I get a sense that, it could be that it's taken some time for this to come in. The wandering path is underneath that, and it was in reverse. Now, I don't read these in reversal, but I feel like it's taken you a long time for you to get to this point. And now that it's, in reverse, it's kind of like, yep, you're exactly where you need to be. So for some of you, sometimes it's just nice to know, yeah, I'm on the right path. It's taking a while, but I am on the right path. Now, we do, with Monday the 18th, we do have all the planets being in direct motion after a very long and intense retrograde season. And then on the 20th, we have the full moon in Aries, which gives us like this burst of energy of, I just got to go get this done. And I feel like that's what's happening to you. Like during the retrograde season, you kind of went within, and it was kind of like, okay, well, what is it that I really want to do in my career? What do I want to manifest? What kind of money do I want? Why do I want it? Kind of just like ruminating. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take action, and you're going to see like the results very quickly. Okay, so let's go to the oracle cards. A change in the wind, clean it up, and happy, happy. Yeah. I mean, you're just here and now, being really present, not worrying about the past. This is just an energy of, I really get a sense that, it's an energy of the retrograde season is over. I'm getting this spark of energy and I am going for it. Allowing the wind to change and to take out, anything that no longer, is on your path. It's kind of like, okay, that has expired. It's like cleaning out your refrigerator. Oh, this yogurt's expired. Okay, I'm tossing it, right? It's that energy of whatever no longer meets your needs as far as moving forward, you're getting rid of it so that you can bring in the happy, happy. I mean, you do have to clean out. Remember that, Leo. You always do have to clean out and make room so that you can, bring in the new blessings. It's kind of like that yogurt. If you have a lot of expired yogurt in your refrigerator and you never clean it out, then you don't have room to bring in new yogurt or different, foods that you'd like to eat. Because if the yogurt's expired, you probably don't want to eat it, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is go to the tarot. Let's take a look at what it is that you're trying to manifest or trying to bring in the short term, in like the month of November. Okay, you want to bring in the Knight of Cups. So you want to bring in love into your, love, not like romantic love, but love for what it is that you do. Like, I feel like for some of you, you have just been kind of like doing a job because it pays the bills. And now you're kind of getting this inspiration of, I want to really love what I do. It could be that, we have the Five of Cups on the bottom. I think something hasn't worked out exactly the way that you wanted it to. And you're trying to figure out, how can I change it? Doesn't necessarily mean you have to change your job. It means that you're trying to figure out how you can love your job more. What do you have to change? So say you're working 70 hours a week. Okay, you're burnt out. Like, you don't have There's no love for something that, you're working 70 hours a week and have no time for anything else in life, right? You may be kind of burned out, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm cutting back to 50 hours a week. Okay? I'm still putting in more time than I really probably should, but I'm going to cut back to 50 hours a week so that I can make room for other things that make me happy. Like, I want to go to the gym and work out, or I want to start dating, or I want to spend time with my friends and family. This energy of, I'm just burnt out. I get the sense that you're kind of burnt out. Okay, so what is your obstacle? What is your obstacle? What's preventing you from really loving your job? Let's see what it is. Yeah, you don't have balance in your life. The Justice card is about balance. We're talking about career here. So there's a couple of ways you can read this. You're putting a lot of time and energy into it. Are they paying you, or are you making the money that is equivalent to the time and energy that you're putting into this job, this career? If it's your own business, when you start your own business, sometimes you have to put a lot of extra time and energy into it, but you know that you're trying to build something for yourself, and so it may pay off in the future. But if you have your own business and you've had it for some time and you're still kind of like putting a lot of overly time and energy into it, and it's still not, really paying out for you, then what can you tweak about it? Maybe you don't offer as many services, or you have fewer clients and then just do a better job for those clients. It's an energy of taking a really good look at where your time and energy is going, what you're getting out of that time and energy, and then making some changes. And it's just, once again, it's tweaking. It can also be the balance between work and play, or work and play with family, the energy of, my life isn't balanced. For some, the Hermit card is on the bottom, and we had the Hermit card here too. I feel like for some of you, you may actually feel like your career is taking away from your romantic love life. That won't be for all of you, and I'm not going to turn this into a love reading. But for some of you, it could be that you're kind of like, okay, I have this great career, and you might be making a lot of money and really love your career, but you're kind of like, I'm all by myself. I don't have anybody to enjoy all this money with. And it's kind of this energy of, I want to be happy. Okay, the Knight of Cups could be also just wanting to love your life. And you may feel like this is, your career is just too, it takes way too much time and energy away from your other life outside. Okay, and then let's see, and then here's your balance. Oh my gosh, this is like amazing. Yeah, so your obstacle is that there isn't enough balance. And then once you get things in balance, guess what? Everything comes into balance. Yeah, it's just cleaning out whatever is not, bringing you the balance. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, independence and freedom. Some of you may have started your own business because you wanted more independence and freedom. Like, say you're a writer or a journalist or something like that, and you had like a job that you went to or you worked at remotely, but it was like from 9 to 5 or whatever. And then you were like, yeah, but I'd really like to have something that's a little bit more, I can make my own schedule. May I have to still work the same number of hours, but maybe I'll try to go freelance. And I think a lot of people, after having worked at home remotely, over the last couple of years, they're kind of like, yeah, I don't think I want to go back into an office. And it's not that they don't want to go into the office maybe, but it's the freedom of having, more flexibility in your time. Okay, so let's go clarify these and see if we can get some more advice for you. So with this Knight of Cups, you're trying to bring more love either into your life or into your work. Yeah, you're really ready to put down the burdens. Queen of Wands. You're ready to step up. You're kind of passionate about this. Like I feel like some of you are truly burnt out, but what you're wanting is to get victory over dropping the burden of this career, but it's or job, and it doesn't, once again, it doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path or this isn't the job for you. It's the burden. Okay, whatever the burden is in this job, the amount of hours, the amount of energy that you're having to put into it, you want to get on top of that. You're trying to find victory and finding balance of dropping the overwork of this situation, because it's just leaving you tired. Like you have no energy to do anything else. And it's also draining your love for what it is that you do. Even if it's a job or a business that you've started that you absolutely love, if you're overworked or underpaid, after a while, it's just really hard to keep on going, right? You can do that for a short time, and then it's kind of like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? It's this sense of, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, time is so precious. Why am I putting it all into this career or a project or business? Okay, so with the Justice card, yeah, some of you are taking action to actually move. Tower moment on the bottom. It's kind of like, you're kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm out of here. Some of you may be going back to something that you did before, because we have the Six of Cups. You may want to go back to something that you did before. You may have left a job to start your own business, and it's just too draining. Like it's like you're putting so much time and energy into it, but you're kind of like, yeah, I wanted my freedom and independence. The Devil card is under there, but guess what? I don't have like a regular paycheck. I mean, some people, that means a lot to them. Or I'm not making enough to pay the bills. And it's kind of like, okay, I think I'll go back to what I was doing before. And don't feel like, if you do that, don't feel, Leo, like it was, like any type of a failure. It's not. It's basically you went and you tried this, and maybe it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, but think about all the new skills that you acquired, the experiences that you acquired, the new people that you met. You're going back, if you do go back to something that you were at before, like you're going to even be a better employee than you were before. You're bringing so much more to the table. Really, I do get a sense that a lot of you are getting this epiphany. I've got to go in a different direction. I'm not waiting anymore. There's a sense of, yeah, you're taking action to moving on to something else. But this isn't your obstacle. This is the thing that I feel like you almost may need to do. Like you're trying to do it. You're trying to bring in balance, and you're having a difficult time bringing it in. I want to see. Let's just do one more with this Tower. What is this decision? Because I feel like you're making a sudden decision here. Yeah, you're making a sudden decision to go in, I feel like, a different direction. But this is your obstacle. This is kind of what you're resisting. You don't want to make the change. But here, remember this? It's time to make a change. It's time to clean out things that no longer are for your better good. Okay, so let's see what happens if you make these major changes. For some of you, it could mean that you do change jobs, but I think for others of you, you're just making major changes. Like you could change to a different department of the same business or something like that. Okay, so what is the Six of Pentacles? Oh, really nice. Eight of Swords, you're anxious about this. Well, that's reasonable. We're usually anxious when we're going to make a big change, but it's going to bring you the balance. Something that left you kind of in the past feeling kind of sad and alone is quickly bringing you to your 10 of cups, because look at, we have the Ace of Cups and the 9, so 1 plus 9 is 10. I mean, it's bringing you to your true happiness. Like, you know, even if you left and now you're going back to another job, like, I feel like you're going to have a totally different perspective of it. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, I had to, you know, it's kind of like when you were a kid. Maybe, I think all kids do this. I don't know. I did, and I think all of my kids did. You know, you run away. You're like, nobody loves me here. You know, you're like 5 or 6. Nobody loves me here. I'm going to run away. And you pack your little suitcase. And you, of course, have to announce to everybody that you're running away. Because all you really want them to do is say, no, don't run away, right? But they always let you go. So anyway, you run away. You get to the end of the driveway. You find out it's really boring. It's starting to get dark out. You're hungry. The cookies that you packed, okay, have long been gone. And you're kind of like really hungry for some real food. And then you go back home. And it's kind of like, yeah, okay, I just had to leave so that I knew I really do like it here. Your mom has your favorite dinner on the table for you. Everybody knows you're going to come back, but they also know that you have to leave to go figure out that you want to go back. Now, all of you are going to want to go back to something that you had in the past. Some of you may actually be wanting to go back to something that you dreamt of doing when you were a child. You get this epiphany of, you know, I always wanted to be a hairstylist. I'm going to go do it. You know, what I'm doing now isn't bringing me the joy. So I'm going to go do something that I really love. I think you're going to make a change. I do. Delay. Confront the natural tendency to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. I'm pretty sure Sagittarius also got this card. So you could be dealing with a Sag, but you don't have to be. But I do. I feel like you're delaying this. You're kind of like, well, I'll wait until after the first of the year. Well, I'll wait until. I was kind of like, no, make the change. Here comes the wind. Here comes your Aries full moon. It's going to get you. It's going to get you to make some change. Creator fire. I love this. Yeah, you're getting inspired. You're kind of like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go do it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen, right? If it brings you excitement to think about this, I think you have some happy in your future. All right. Well, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you resonated with this message. And if you did, I really would appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all of your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.